The same way that Tinubu has been boasting of his private sector experience is the same way that politicians in Lagos State have been coming after Gbadebo Rhodes-vivour, that he has no public sector experience. But might I remind these people that before Tinubu became the governor of Lagos State, I don't think he has ever held any office in Lagos State. He had practically no experience in the public sector, but yet he became the governor of Lagos State, and he made a lot of changes. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you will be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers. Lastly, please leave your comments in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Public sector experience not a criteria to perform as governor. Governorship candidate of the Labour Party in Lagos, Gbadebo Rhodes-vivour, popularly known as GRV, has said public sector experience, as mostly advocated by his critics, is not a criterion for performance in office as governor. He argues that the achievements recorded by late Lateef Jakande administration in Lagos from October 1975 to December 1983 surpassed that of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Alhaji Lateef Jakande never had any public sector experience, but what he achieved in 4 years, the APC government has not achieved in 2 decades. Rhodes-vivour said on Thursday while featuring on a channel's television program. The visionary leader, Obafemi Awolowo, he had no public sector or governance experience, but he moved the interests of the Yorubas to a level that people are still trying to aspire to. The fact is empathy, self-capacity, and courage to do the right thing. The Labour Party candidate said youths, who are the new demography in politics, are interested in accountability. This government has run unaccountably for over 2 decades. They have empowered agberos, touts, and thugs with so much violence, and they have not been brought to book. He also said the postponement of the governorship and state assemblies elections from March 11 to March 18 has not dampened his momentum and determination to become the next governor of Lagos State. It is not about rushing an election, it is about getting it right, and that is God's injunction to ensure that INEC actually follows its processes. There are a lot of things that must be done right if we want to get this country on the right path, he said. The Labour Party governorship candidate, however, said after what happened in the February 25 presidential and National Assembly polls, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) would have to win its trust again. Rhodes-vivour said the people of Lagos want good governance, regardless of the language a leader speaks or the tribe he belongs to. He noted that it is a proper cosmopolitan Lagosian, having roots with the Yoruba people and having been trained in best institutions in the world. Aside from the incumbent governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who is seeking re-election under the banner of the APC, Rhodes-vivour has his People's Democratic Party (PDP) counterpart, Olajide Adediran, aka Jandor, to contend with in the exercise. In the presidential election, Labour Party's OB polled 582,454 votes in Lagos to trounce the flag bearer of the APC, Bola Tinubu, who scored 572,7 606 votes. In total, Obi won 11 states and the Federal Capital Territory, but Tinubu scored the highest votes in total and was later on Wednesday announced the winner of a poll. And Nigerians president, you guys, what do you think? Are you on the side that says that you have a public sector experience before you can become, or are you on the side that says that public experience don't matter? You can come from nowhere. It's not compulsory for you to have a public sector experience before you can become the governor of a state. You can practically come from being an average citizen of the state. You can come from being come from working with the private sector, not necessarily the public sector, but at least you've served in any capacity that you lead to, no matter how big that is. But at least you have, one way or the other, you've been able to serve in the private sector, in the public sector, and you also have good recommendations, because good recommendation is very important. We do not want someone who was even unable to serve right. There are some people that cannot even be under anybody. They think that they are too big to serve. If you are not able to serve well, you cannot rule as well. You can be a good leader. So you must be able to serve. You must be able to serve other people for you to grow, for you to learn, then for you to now, be able to be a leader that would, direct people. You can only be a good leader because you've been able to serve. I think that is the only important experience you need, and that is also the most important qualities that you need to be a governor or a president or a leader in any capacity that you can be. But let me know what you all think. Subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.